13 speakers this evening. When you come up to the podium, if you can please give your name, your address. We will start with Daniel Gates.
Hello, my name is Daniel Gates, and I live in the United States Constitutional Republic. I have something in my hand here that all of you council members should, and I hope recognize. Rule number 46, amending council rules. The rules of procedure of council may be amended or altered, or new rules adopted by resolution only at a regular meeting of council by the vote of 2/3 of all members of council, as defined by rule number 40B2. That was not done for this supposed rule that Madam President made to dictate against me. Now we move to rule number 50, violation of council rules. If any member by virtue of his or her conduct or speech violates any rules of council, the presiding officer shall call the member to order, or another member of council may raise a point of order for the purpose of challenging the conduct or speech of the member and calling upon the presiding officer for a ruling and enforcement of the rules. That was a violation of the rules, and none of you had the integrity or the courage to do so, to step up at the time and call a point of order. She violated my rights and Starfier's rights under the Constitution of the United States. If any member is called to order, he or she immediately cease his or her conduct or speech unless permitted by the presiding officer to explain his or her conduct. There was a conflict of interest with the presiding officer at that time, since she is in violation of this. The question of point of order does not require a second. It is without debate and must be decided by the presiding officer by first requesting the member who raised the question to state your point of order. The presiding officer, upon hearing the explanation, shall decide the point of order. If the decision is in favor of the member called to order, he or she shall be at the liberty to proceed with his or her prior conduct or speech. If the decision is against the member called to order, he or she shall immediately cease such prior conduct or speech. Section D. Censure is an official expression of disapproval passed by council. Any member violating council rules may be censored by the vote of a majority of all members of council as defined by rule number 40B1. Members are also subject to punishment or expulsion as provided by RC 731.45, which that right here, the legislative authority of a municipal corporation shall determine its own rules and keep a journal of its proceedings. Now the journal of the proceedings, that was all left completely out. That is right there, withholding evidence. It may be punished or they may punish or expel any member for disorderly conduct or violations of its rules. That was disorderly conduct for sure against the Constitution of the United States. It is also a violation of U.S. Code Title 18, Section 141 and 142. Deo Patri Mises, and I hope you guys all have a vote on this.
Thank you, Mr. Gates.